Hi guys, how you doing today? Well, thank you for getting some information here with RepairCreditFix.com. First thing, let me let you guys know, is that it's a company that is very successful. Everything it does, it does work. Now, for example, in reality, people say, well, can you clean credit in a month, 3 months, 6 months? And in reality, there's no promises on something like that. It could clean up in a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. It depends on the situation of your credit. Not only that, it's more on top of that besides cleaning the credit, which you need to get credit history, which, rebuild and help with the credit history. Without that, that's another thing. Now, strengthening your credit is a very important thing. Strengthening your credit. Every time you strengthen your credit, you build more. You build more credit to yourself. Where banks and loan, just any loan company pretty much would say, you know what, I'll give him more credit line. Because you want a big credit line. When you apply for something, you don't want a small credit. You want big, just to feel good that you are, they trust you and things like that. Now, remember, people think credit is only for that, but sometimes there's jobs that actually do credit check. Jobs. So if you do, you're trying to go for a particular job, the job asks you, they do credit checks or whatever. Pretty much, they're checking to see what kind of a person you are. You can, most of the time, dictate what a person is through their credit. Not, it's how people feel. Think about it. It kind of makes sense. Now, also, let's say you want to buy a home. Rent a home or buy a home. You're still going to need credit. You want something nice, you need credit. So if you're looking to rent a place in a nice area, you're going to need some good credit, because they just don't want any Joe Schmo in there. They want to make sure they're in there with someone who's going to pay their bills. Now, also, let's go to buying a home. You really definitely need good credit too with that. It's a very important thing to have. Credit works in a million ways. In the future, where credit is going to be, it's coming, where soon your credit is going to dictate who you are. It already does it. That's how people determine who you are. So in the future, it's going to even, money is not going to be money anymore, and it's going to be into your credit, and it's going to be even, tougher. You have a bad credit line, and maybe your bad credit line could get your family members into trouble, because if you're like that, they're like that. You just got to understand. I'm just talking about future, but let's talk about now. Go back to now. Clean the credit. Get it done now. Since when you got a chance. Be grandfathered in. That's what I say. Grandfathered in, because the changes are coming. They're going to make it where you're not able to change or do anything with that credit or make it better. You're going to have to probably work really hard to clean that credit. But if you fix your credit right now, if you fix your credit history, strengthen your credit, and maintain your credit, which is optional by us, you can't go wrong in the future. Nothing, you would not have bad credit this time, and that's the goal. The goal is cleaning your credit, but not only cleaning your credit, maintain your credit, where we will help you maintain it, where you would not go get a bad credit, anymore, and things like that. So that's that with that situation right there. Why are we so cheap versus our competitors? Well, the thing is that we're aimed to actually help our clients have a good credit, strengthen their credit, things like that, all these things. Most people can't afford what these people are charging. They'll charge you $100 a month, $100 a month, with a $300 or $400 down. I'm not too sure how that works. You have all these high-end educated people who are actually promising you all these things. They take your money, but they're not doing anything. It's nothing really happening. But they took your money. Well, not with us. Repair, Credit, Fix, what we do, we make sure we get the job done. Yeah. We stick with it until you are good, until you're clean, until things like that. Now, it's optional, as I said. It's up to you. Once we clean the credit, strengthen your credit, put history to your credit, you're going to need to maintain it. Now, maintaining it is very hard for you by yourself to do, because some people just sometimes have to fill out that app and get another loan or get another credit or get another this or get another that. When you do that, every time you do that, it hits your credit. Credit inquiry is called hard credit pull, which when that happens, they pull out a couple of points all the time. If you do it more than 4 times, if I'm right, was it? Yeah, 4 times, it destroys your credit. Your credit, it goes into this red, especially if it haven't been approved and you got these hard inquiries. That destroys your credit and who you are. You got to make sure if you're applying, you're getting approved. So that's where we come in. We help you out and tell you, well, it's an 80 or 90% chance you will get this card, or it's a 40% chance. Don't even, why would you want it? Don't attempt to do it and destroy your credit. Because when you get loans, all loans come differently. Some banks are looking for, making sure you don't have too much bills, that can put you into debt. Well, some banks are looking to make sure you make enough money by your job or things like that. Some are looking at your credit, or all looking at your credit, for sure. There's so many avenues, and that's why you got to be careful when you apply for a loan, because you can ruin your credit. People think, oh, I got a great credit, I can apply for anything. You can't apply for everything, so be very careful when you apply. It's all up to you. Be a good person, and what you could do is, we have, as I said, we have this maintenance thing that what we do for you is, if you're looking to apply for anything, you contact us right away. Send us, an email or call us, whatever the situation is, and we will let you know your chances on getting that loan. To apply for it or just not to apply for it. We'll help you out, We're like your advisor. That's what we're, your advisors. So, you always keep in touch with us. Make sure, just because the credit is fixed, you got to keep it maintained. So, so that's one of the things right there. What we do, we take a look at your credit first, okay? That's the first thing we do when we start off. So step 1, we get all their information. So we ask you for all this information. And by you giving us this information allows us to believe you're giving us permission to help you out. So we're like partners now in this, and we're going to clean that credit. We're going to put history to that credit. We're going to strengthen that credit, and we're going to maintain that credit. Well, it depends. That's optional again, maintaining. Now, what we're going to do first is take a look at all the problems and how to solve it. For example, we're going to take a look at the derogatory, take a look at all the inquiries, take a look at the the things that can be salvaged, the things that can't be salvaged, things that has to be ripped out of there, things like that, that is not you, whatever the situation is. Not only that, we got to put credit in your credit. What do I mean by that? Alrighty. We got to start building your credit. We also got to get credit cards, which will help along building your credit. But I'll show you how to go about building that credit. Because people think, I'll buy a credit card and it builds the credit. No, it's more to the story. You got to do so much to build that credit. And that's where we come in. People got to understand, it's, things, a whole bunch of things has to be done to get that goal. And, the goal is cleaning your credit. So, we're talking about the credit cards. Credit cards, we'll start off with getting certain credit cards that build your credit. We're going to show you and help you, advise you, and teach you how to maintain those credit cards and how to pay it, which will keep your credit going up, and up. Okay? Let's see what else that's missing here. Okay, so I have been building credit for people for over, give me a second, I gotta count it, 90s, early 2000s to present, which is 2018. So, you're talking about a long time. I know what I'm talking about. I have been doing this for a long time. You got to trust me. Call right now. Contact us right now. Go to our website and sign up right now. Just do it right now. Start cleaning your credit. Let us get involved. Let us help you along with this disaster before, you don't have good credit because you go to the wrong company. We really do care for building your credit. We do care because your success is our success. If you're a happy person, you're going to tell everybody how great we are. And that makes us feel proud. And also makes us work hard. Well, we always work hard. Doesn't matter. Good or bad, whatever the person got to say, we do work hard for them. But you understand where I'm coming from with that. We are very friendly. We listen to our clients. We make sure that they understand also what we're going to do for them, and helping them out, getting this going, cleaning this credit. So here again is the steps. We want to clean the credit. We want to create history for your credit. We want to strengthen your credit, and optional, we want to maintain the credit for years to come. But that there's optional. Now, what I need from you guys is to give us a call so we can get started. And that's the goal here. Let's clean your credit so you can get everything you've always wanted in your life. Okay? Right? Well, guys, see you guys soon. Contact our company. Our telephone number is 1-800-857-1933. Again, 1-800-857-1933. Our website is also www.repaircreditfix.com. repaircreditfix.com. So let's not forget, guys. Let's repair credit now. Or guess what happens? You will not be able to buy a brand new car. Apply for any credit card or loans you want. You might want to start a business, buy a home. Well, let's get started now. Okay? So I want to thank you guys for listening to this message from us. We hope to get your business. I want to let you know we do really care, and we do get the job done. We have great customer service. All we need from you is to call us right now so we can start with you now. Clean your credit. It can take a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, but get it done now, because we start now. By that time, your credit is going to be beautiful. See you soon.